Good evening, and welcome to Ultiworld's presentation of the 2021 Donovan Award. I'm your host, Ultiworld D3 Men's Editor Michael Ball, and it's an honor and privilege to be with you all tonight. The Donovan Award is a celebration and recognition of the exceptional players in D3 Ultimate. First awarded in 2017, the ideal candidate for the Donovan Award is a player who meets the following criteria. 1. Demonstrates an exceptional level of skill and athleticism on the field. 2. Upholds the principles of spirit of the game, equity, and fairness in their own actions, as well as holding teammates accountable to do the same. And 3. Is a leader off the field, both on their team and in the greater Ultimate community. The award is named after the late Kelly Donovan. The following is an excerpt from the nomination we received from Melissa Kelly and Gwen Ambler to name the award after Kelly. Quote, Kelly went to Drake University and was critical in the development of their women's program. Kelly was exuberantly welcoming and always ready for a dance party. As a teammate and coach, she had high standards for work ethic and commitment. She took just as much pride in the players on the sideline as those on the field, and pushed her teammates to always be committed and improving. Kelly did everything at 100% and is deeply missed by those across the country who had the honor of being coached by her or stepping on the field with her as teammates or opponents. It was disappointing to all of us when the 2021 spring season was understandably lost to the pandemic, and our sincerest condolences go out to the players whose college careers came to a premature end. However, through the unique circumstances of a fall nationals, players were able to have some sort of closure and the chance to compete one last time. This fall series gave us the opportunity to have a 2021 Donovan Award, and tonight is a celebration of the individuals nominated. Without further ado, I present the finalists for the 2021 Donovan Award.
Cameron Park, a senior at Brandeis University. Hunter Lang, a grad student at University of Richmond. Kyson Conroy, an alumnus of Williams College. Drew Otterly, a grad student at St. Olaf College. And Josh Felton, a senior at Colorado College.
Congratulations to the five of you, and not just the nomination from your teammates, but also for the recognition from your peers to be voted as a finalist for the award. Before we move on to announcing the winner, we wanted to take a second to speak with each of you just to let the audience get to know each of you a little bit more. Let's go ahead and start with Kyson. Kyson, your Donovan nomination write-up from your team is quite the work of literature. I don't know if anybody out there hasn't read it yet. I highly suggest doing so after this presentation is done. What's been your favorite part about being a part of the WUFO program?
I think that our team, the write-up is the microcosm of our team culture, and I'll have to shout out Gray Livingston for writing that for me, and for Lev Gordon, who edited my video, and just the family that comes together on our team that is able to help me and help my nomination. I'm truly grateful for, and that was what it was like for 4 years at Williams.
Great. Yeah, it seems like a great team to be a part of. Let's go to you, Hunter. So Richmond had one of, if not the largest group of graduated players at Fall Nationals in December in Norco. What did it mean to you to have the chance to play with that group one last time?
I mean, it just meant, it meant everything, because otherwise, our last time playing together would have been a high tide final, which, as fun as it was to declare ourselves national champions of the 2020 season, playing meaningful ultimate with, a group of guys that I've been with for 3-4 years, it was just great. They're some of my best friends in the world. it was special to play with him for one last time.
Great. Yeah, it was fun watching you guys play. Let's move on to you, Josh. So Wasabi made it to Nationals in 2017, right before you joined the program, and just returned to Nationals this past fall. What's that journey been like to help build the program back to being a Nationals team?
Since coming in my first year, like we always, especially the first years on the team, had this goal of going to nationals. And with the pandemic, especially that my sophomore season, we really felt like that was our time. And going this fall was just a great experience, and it gave a lot of our younger players that experience to hopefully make it back this spring and to just grow from our placement in the fall.
Great. Yeah, we hope to see you guys back there. Let's move on to Drew. Drew, so you've played Ultimate at a variety of levels. You played YCC, you've been to Club Nationals, you played in the ADL. What is it about your college Ultimate experience that stands out from the rest of those and made it special?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that I've never really been a part of a team that really had to work from the ground up. And that's, exactly what we did at St. Olaf is I worked, all 3 seasons that I got, I guess, to make it to college nationals, and obviously fell short until I graduated. And when I came back, the conversation wasn't even going to nationals. It was about winning nationals. And that was kind of a huge culture shift for us. We gave it a go, came up a little short, but there's something special about that team, my team that I'll cherish for a long time.
Great. Glad to hear it. And finally, last but not least, Mr. Cameron Park. Cameron, Brandeis is one of those teams that makes their presence felt at every tournament. You guys are loud. Everybody can hear you and see the fun and the energy and spirit that you all play with. Give us one of your favorite memories from your time with Tron, one of the tournaments or games or just anything that stands out to you from your time with Brandeis.
I'd actually have to say for college frisbee, it would be New England mixed regionals. So with members of the women's team with Banshee, we kind of just ad-libbed a bunch of cheers in our Saturday games, and then we kind of decided to bring back some of those on Sunday. And I think it's definitely representative of the positivity and the culture and the goofiness that both teams can embody. So, yeah.
That's a cool experience. That's awesome. All right, before we move on and announce the winner, we would like to share a message with everybody from Bill and Rita Donovan, Kelly Donovan's parents.
Hi, we're Bill and Rita, Kelly Donovan's mom and dad. We're happy to be here with you for the presentation of the Donovan Award, named in Kelly's honor. She was passionate about Ultimate, whether she was playing, observing, coaching at the middle school, high school, college, or league level. She loved life and lived it loud and to the fullest. If there was fun to be had, she was in on it. If somebody was down, she was there to pull them up too. She embraced life.
We know Kelly would have been tired of the virtual world of Zoom and itching to be together with her teammates. She would be eager to be coaching her high schoolers who are Washington State champions. The nominees for this year's Donovan Award have the same passion for Ultimate. You played through challenging circumstances. You showed your love of the game and passion for life to go on.
So good luck to each one of you, and always remember to share your passion for the game and your love for life. Pass it on to others.
Awesome. We really appreciate those words from Bill and Rita Donovan. So now, without further ado, I am pleased to announce the winner of the 2021 Donovan Award. And the winner is, from the University of Richmond, Hunter Lang. Hunter, congratulations, man. I know you've been working really hard, and it's awesome to see your hard work pay off with this. What's going through your head right now, just moments after finding out you won?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. There's so many people that, I kind of need to thank. Aiden, who's running this, thing right now, my first high school coach, Brian and Jake, who followed up. Milos, Cole, Masso, Eddie, Jerry, the rest of the Wizards. Banshee, the team that I'm, coaching right now, Schwam and Ledge, co-coaches. I mean, like everyone on Slow, on Richmond, it's all just kind of, built up to this over the last, 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, so you are now the third winner of the award from Richmond, following Henry Babcock in 2017 and Harris Cannon in 2020. What do you think is the reason for the sustained production of elite individual talent coming out of the Richmond program?
I mean, there's a variety of reasons. I mean, coaching. My 4 years, we've had Graves, who was coach of the year. Justin, who was with him and was going to follow up in 2021, and then getting Ty and Keys is so huge. And along with that, we just have a lot of really passionate individuals, guys who are really they believe in the program and believe in growing the program. My freshman, sophomore year, it's guys like Selwood, Pat, who are really, pushing us to get better, showing us what good ultimate is. And I've just, been blessed to play with, the most talent of, I think, anyone else in D3.
So we obviously had a large gap between the spring 2020 season that got cut short and then this past fall season. How do you think your game improved during that stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was in a couple of, unique situations. At Richmond, we were able to, practice kind of throughout the pandemic outside. The administration let us do that as much as we could. So, being there, being one of the few people who had, played a contributing role in nationals a couple of years before, we knew what we had to do and kind of, push towards it. And then, this past summer playing with Slow, there's just such a huge jump between, the Somerville Bag, the premier men's team in the Boston area, and, a club nationals level team. As much as I love those Bag guys, they'll get there soon. But, Slow was a great experience. And it was really fun being, one of the younger people on the team, learning from, really experienced club players. And I think it just, pushed my game to another level.
So you now that you've graduated, you've mentioned a few different things that you're involved in with coaching and club and everything. So just go ahead and specify for us what's next for you in your ultimate career. Where are we going to see Hunter Lang going forward?
I mean, hopefully you'll see me in Milwaukee coaching, Brandeis Banshee to bracket again. And this time, being with them the entire time as opposed to, bouncing between them and the Spider Monkeys. And then along with that, the club season also planning on playing Slow again, provided I'm in the Boston area. But, hoping to keep playing at that level.
Great. All right. Well, before we sign off, any final thoughts or words you want to share, people you want to thank, anything else? We kind of covered a lot of it up.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned a bunch of different people kind of going in, but then, just everyone at Richmond, mentioned it before, but, Selwood, Murph, Ty, really guys that pushed us all throughout. Current guys there, Chester, Liam, Pistol, Wallach, Coffee, Casey, Brett, just guys who were, constantly pushing me, calling me on my BS, which was, pretty frequent during the pandemic year. The other guys in my class, Rob and Dan, a small but mighty class that I think had a pretty, important influence on Richmond. And then the class right above me, Ben Weinstein, Xavier McCormick, Harris Cannon, Chris Casella are just like 4 All-Americans, guys who, really just pushed the program to new heights. They won a national championship their freshman year. We were hoping to win one their grad year. But, they were so instrumental in everything, especially Casella. Dude's my best friend in the world. And I definitely wouldn't be here without him.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, Hunter. We want to thank everybody. Chance to congratulate all 5 of our finalists, all very deserving to be here. Congratulations one more time to the winner of the 2021 Donovan Award from the University of Richmond, Hunter Lang. Thank you, everybody. Good night.